My 8th grade teacher told me, time flies. It huffs and it puffs and it blows it all away before your eyes. The world is ever changing because of this force, and we all should be dizzy, but we've grown accustomed to it. Yet I stand here a senior in high school, though she said these words just the other day, and I can't help but refute her claim because my mind is spinning out of control like a cursed loom. Never able to stop feelings sewn together like delicate silk from fragile memories, all tangled around my brain. The world is ever changing. I am not the same. Shift. In 8th grade, I wrote poems about suns and moons, about midnight drives and abstract feelings that I had never knew. But sophomore year is when I realized that something in me grew, a sprout of realization, a glimpse into the truth. Call it a coming of age or transformation. But through my miseducation, I learned that the world is ever changing. Though the conflict remains, how devastating it would be if I accepted this reality. This was the thing I ignored as a kid. I couldn't accept growing up like me is different. I learned time flying means preparation, a war on society, breathing underwater like the boys who came before me. Junior year, my mother worried about my future more than myself. How could growing up be so easy for someone else? It seems like there are things other than time that affect the way I grow, because that year my mother warned me, in college, remember, stick with who you know. And if you've never had that talk, now's the time to listen. Black boys fear growing up, age just grows suspicion, ever changing. Every changing I made to myself happened when I couldn't deal with the cards that I was dealt. Different walk, different talk, different attitude. I mindlessly gentrified myself, another silenced voice for the trophy shelf. Shift. This year, I became unapologetic. The flaws I thought I had no longer needed corrected, as they were never mine to begin with. Because if not I, then who will I bend my life to cater to when it is I who must go through generalizations based on things I'll never do? If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything, so let time huff and puff. But for me, enough's enough. I was taught to fear life, but now I see through martyrs speak. Can only adults have opinions as they aim to soothe, not if it pertains to my truth? This journey into manhood has not only been awakening, as I've learned to be inspiring for the generations to follow, because I prompt them to grow with no remorse, to change without sympathy, to celebrate with dignity, to acknowledge their history, as feeling ashamed is feeling nothing. I've felt it far too long to perpetuate it, too long being complacent, too long feeling unobligated. Change needs to be cultivated. Time flies and I won't waste it. Such radical beliefs from a child, right? So close to adulthood, so close to the shift.